Lord set in the heavens before the foundation of the earth created. There is a cutoff point where he's going to stop talking to us. And he's going to get busy. Them to come through the first time in history, Jacob's trouble, some things are happening for them to move that way. They know what time it is, man. They moving and we moving. They ain't stopping. We gonna stop. We gonna see who gonna win at the end. It ain't gonna be them.
Boy, angels around the earth, man. And what it say? To the seals and the flowers, you seals and they forehead. So the wind don't touch the earth. So once those seals, then the Lord gonna let that wind touch the earth.
And that's when we done talking. That's when we done talking. So don't be like, we can't go on the highways no more. No, you should clap. That is a sign. That's called prophecy. Don't skip the prophecy. We ain't supposed to be talking. You want to talk about? I don't. Come on now. That was the crowd.
Shalom, family. Please just bear with me real quick. 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Slide. I'm just doing this in the back. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim B'Rakakwadash. Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world in me calls Jesus the Christ. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders and great millstone who bring the wealth through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. And definitely mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, four corners of America, teaching His word and believing in His word in and out of congregations. Lord willing, we are of that number. And mighty shalom to the wives and the single sisters, that's believers of this word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to have it on your spirit to pursue to be virtuous, loving and silent, and to be believers of this word. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. We're going to do another quick current event, segment, Lord willing, before I have to go to work. First, I'm going to read this scripture right here. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right? First, I want to show you these little videos I got on my phone. These is Transformers. Those is Transformers. Let me just read what it said at the top. It says, before you spend your hard-earned money, take a look at the new Disneyland. And it's a whole bunch of Optimus Primes, right? Let's look at this one. A 18-year-old mother, she became an 18-year-old mother hires a hitman, a mother 3 years ago, and delete her 30-year-old suspect a few days ago, for which she is now free on bond.
She's 18. She went on a website to hire a hitman.
Jasmine Paez was given a suicide prevention vest in court. She's accused of hiring a hitman to target her own 3-year-old son to, quoting police, take him far, far, far away and possibly killed, and ASAP.
I am in Kendall Regional Hospital and I'm with my father.
Paez was in the hospital with her father in this Zoom hearing about custody of her son.
Are you employed?
No, not right now.
How much money do you have in the bank?
134.
The judge tells Paez she finds clear and present danger for that little boy and asks, where is his father?
Do you have any information as to the father?
No, Your Honor.
Turns out, Paez moved out of her mother's home in May, leaving him to live there.
And how is the child? The child is okay?
He is doing great.
And that grandma received official custody today.
All praises. This little girl hired a hitman to kill her own son. You is wildin'. I got some ones that I'm gonna post on the screen too. This one is dealing with the U.S. banks are under attack. I wanted to show articles on this, but I kind of went into it yesterday, so I still might get that article. But this one, it says U.S. banks are abruptly freezing accounts, halting withdrawals without warning or explanation. I'll let y'all read that. U.S. banks are increasingly closing customers' accounts and freezing withdrawals without warning, according to a new report. A growing number of people say they're abruptly losing access to both their checking and savings accounts, reports CBS Los Angeles. Yo, and it's crazy how the stuff I'm going through to make an account and I got to use cash. This is so weird, so very weird, let alone my damn junk that I use for my money, my Chime, it won't take a picture of my check. Like, that is very weird. Very weird. You know what I'm saying? But how about Shemar Shai is going to make a way, right? Let's just continue that. Wait, hold on. It said Bank of America told me it was shut down. They refused to give me an explanation. They told me I would get my money after it was resolved. All of a sudden, I find out I'm broke. I can't feed my family, and I can't pay anything, pay any expenses. Wow. Very interesting. We're going to go to this. Let me put the screen up a little bigger. If you can see the screen, let me cut that off. Okay. This one says a religious school in England teaches kids that they can be born into wrong body. So the school is teaching that kids can actually be born in the wrong body. So you could be a boy, but you're really a girl. It says a concerned father is urging the chief education officer of the Church of England to take action over allegedly inappropriate and explicit sex education lessons in his child's church school. Damn, this is in the church school. The unidentified parent appealed to the Rev Nagol genders after claiming the unnamed Church of England school in Norfolk, England, is utilizing materials that teach children as young as 7 that they can be born in the wrong body, according to the London-based Christian Legal Century, CLC, which is aiding his legal battle, according to the Christian Post. The materials also reportedly encouraged young students to participate in simulated same-sex weddings. That anonymous father reportedly expressed his concerns about the curriculum to the school and its independent review board, but his concerns were not addressed. Right? Hey, they're gonna make bad good and good bad. Where are we at? I think it is in Isaiah, the 5th chapter. Yes, this is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right? The Lord says destruction to them. That's what woe means, doom. And they think that this is a good thing that they coming up with. Right? I literally call it Shabba Dabba Ding Dong. Right? Isn't that right, TJ?
Yeah.
Right. This is another one. It says the CDC is already warning us to prepare for a winter trifecta of COVID, flu, and RSV, right? They're talking about a new COVID, a new flu. Guess what? They're about to create a new flu shot. So everybody get ready. It says, even as the nation is faced with blistering heat waves this summer, Dr. Mandy Cohen, director of the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, is already thinking ahead to cold and flu season this winter. Everybody got to bundle up, right? What it says in Proverbs 31. Let's see if we can get that. The women of the Lord that's pursuing to be that virtuous woman. They say they let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it, TJ. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 21. It says, she is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. Yeah, that's basically it. So a woman of the Lord, she's going to have everything prepared for her family, right? Let alone heat. You got the blankets, right? There's no need for us to really be outside in the trying times if this winter is going to be the way that it is, right? It says we're going to have 3 bugs out there, 3 viruses, COVID, of course, flu, and RSV. Cohen said, hey, let me not say cove. Let me say Covey McNovey, because they'll cut the YouTube video, right? Cohen said in an interview, we need to make sure the American people understand all 3 and what they can do to protect themselves. Spread of all 3 respiratory viruses is currently low, but the CDC is beginning to detect slight increases in positive COVID tests, COVID related emergency department visits, in the decline in COVID hospitalizations has stalled. Guess what? Barakatha. This is all going to pertain into them making a vaccine, a vaggie, right? To help you you're welcome, to depend on them. This is another way how Esau got the women and got some of this men wrapped around their finger like, oh, we need him. We're going to be sick. And I understand, look, the Lord gave us some remedies, man. Some remedies he's going to provide. But right now, what we need to do is yield to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because, hey, this is even more from what I was bringing out yesterday. Proverbs 21:1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua pondereth the hearts. The Lord is activating whatever these damn fools is doing. Go watch. They clone Tyrone, and you can see experiments. Go watch. What was it called? Utopia. It's always shit behind the scenes. Now, just because I said that, I'm about to rewatch Utopia. I got to. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing something. Let alone what I'm about to show you. They're attacking our children. They're trying to teach kids that you not who you say you are. You might say you a boy, but you a girl. I will knock somebody out if they think they're going to tell my little man, TJ, that he a female, or tell Oriah she's a boy. Or London and Paris, they're homeschool, or mama, I'm telling you, somebody is getting cussed out. You know what I'm saying? This is a dangerous society we live in it, right? You got to freaking duck and weave, right? Let's get this is another one. This is Proverbs 24:1. It says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, for their heart study of destruction and their lips talk of mischief, right? You can't be around people like this, right? At the end of the day, you want to raise your children to be who the Lord called them to be, regardless if they might not be all the way to the top chain. They might not be a prophet or a so-called teacher of the ministry. It's just the little things that they do, that they try. That's when you know, that's how you know you teaching your son and your daughters to observe what the hell going on. Now, sometimes your kids might not pay attention to everything, but it's the simple fact your kids know who they is, right? They definitely know it's the Shabbat. They know about a high holy day. Those are things because they're children. The Lord will put a spirit on some of our kids to want to prophesy. Hey, I seen the blood moon, right? Now they might see a chariot and might want to be like, yo, man, can we do a lesson? It like the Lord is pouring out his spirit in the youth, pouring out the spirit in the women, pouring out the spirit in the men, right? Observe what the hell was going on, because these mofos is making another, they're trying to make another pandemic, right? Go watch Utopia. Go watch these movies that be having secret agendas, and then just observe what the hell going on. Let me show you another article. These mother suckers think they're gonna slip and slide, right? It says the Southern California School Board adopts social studies curriculum that includes gay rights that are approved by parents and teachers. What did them damn alphabets say? We're gay, we're queer, we're coming for your children. TJ, what would you do if a alphabet now and later was coming to you to try to tickle your feathers?
Run away and tell you.
Yeah, you best to. Shoot, if it was up to me, if they even touch you, better kick them in the McNuggets. And I mean that. You heard? Yeah, slap the finger. Give me the pinky. Give me the pinky. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. Let alone if you go to school and they teach you some of that, find a way. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know. Ask, can you call your mom? You better cry. Oh, I'm sick. I need to call my mom, and then play it off and call. Like, if something weird happens, even if they make you go into a play and they make you want to dress like a girl, and you like, no, and they like, it's gonna be fun. Call us ASAP, because I will come to that school faster than a crackhead coming to a trap house.
That happened to my school in the play.
Yeah, and let it be you. Let it be you. I would have said, yo, TJ, this is why I don't want you in no damn play. And your teacher would have got the best words of her life. She would have probably had to go to education after the words that I would be saying to her. So this is what it says. It says Southern California School Board on Friday adopted a social studies curriculum that includes gay rights that was approved by parents and teachers. After initially rejecting it, they must have paid them off. How do y'all initially reject it and now y'all approve it? Unfortunately, now students will receive the basic materials needed to learn, said Gavin Newsom in a statement following Friday's vote. Newsom previously warned that the district could be sanctioned if it didn't use the state-approved curriculum. I want y'all to know it's a movie coming out that they're already trying to make sure people don't watch it, and they're trying to take it out of movie theaters. They already been showing that movie theaters been cutting the movie off and said, we're going to replay it. Oh, it won't replay. It is called, what is it called? Liberty of Freedom. And they're talking about the trafficking of children. And this is happening. Why, in good grace, man, why is this happening? Is because what we read in 2 Timothy 3:13 said, evil men and seducing spirits are waxing worse and worse. This is why you have to teach your children, because most of the time our kids is not around us, let alone your kids might just be running around the street or running around with their friends. Somebody probably would do a Scooby Scoop. You know what I'm saying? This is let me get this verse, man. This is Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart. This is where you have safe haven when you're teaching your children certain things with deals with scriptures in this society, so that it takes that burden off your shoulders, right? Because we all don't have eyes on our children all the time, let alone they say to raise a child, you need a village. Most of these people ain't about to help me raise my child in the right way. You let your child go over to somebody's house and they barbecuing, they gonna give them a pork glizzy, a pork hot dog. But for me, I'd rather know where my child is at. I want to teach them, hey, before you get candy, make sure you look at the label. If you don't understand what these words are saying, come bring it over here and we'll tell you yes or no. Don't always take a good gift. Don't take it because it's sweet and delicious. You know what I'm saying? We got to train up our children, let alone we can't be lazy in this thing, man. Right? We got to start fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is Proverbs again, chapter 24. And I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, he that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is abomination to men. So he that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. Whoever is allowing this bull crap to go on is a mischievous person, right? Can't trust them. Can't trust them as far as spit can go, right? Let alone you got to know some women might have health problems, let alone if they giving birth. You got doctors offering this and offering that. This is ballistics, right? I didn't want to show this, but I have to. This is something new. Now, y'all might not know what happened with Bud Light. They had a little thing going on with the Ranger community, and I guess Bud Light cut them off. So they said a new canned cocktail called Gay Water wanted to be the anti-Bud Light. But I'm not going to call it that because, they get so offensive. And the guy that owns YouTube, he's part of the community. So I understand. You do your thing, man. You do your thing, sugar in the tank. So we're just going to call it Sweetwater, right? Sweetwater wants to be anti to Bud Light. It is a vodka soda. Let's zoom up to see. Let me zoom up to see. Okay, a vodka soda. Vodka with soda water and natural flavors. Gluten-free, 80 calories. I'm not gonna lie, you drink this, you might become a brown sugar or something. It says, in a sea of canned cocktails, Sweetwater wants to stand out. Launching Thursday is a brightly colored canned vodka and soda beverage that proudly displays who it's for. Instead of backing off from support of the 123 Sesame Street community, as other companies have done in recent months. In other words, where Bud Light has buckled under pressure as big bigotry grows against the 123 Sesame Street community, Sweetwater's creator Spencer Hodgson wants his new boozy brand to be the antithesis of it. The key issue that Bud Light tapped into was the fact that they didn't understand their core audience and know enough about them. Hodgson, a sweet man, told CNN about the controversy that began. Oh, and that's crazy because what's his name? Kid Rock, he started shooting all like different cases of Bud Light just because they did that. Right? It's a lot going on for this community. Let's see. Did I keep reading this weird thing? Oh. Yeah, like I said, this place is doing a very huge U-turn. A huge U-turn. This is why we're in a state of tread lightly, right? We're in a time where you need to be treading lightly. None of our enemies give a damn tickle fairy fun about what you care and what you don't care for, right? So this is why the nation of Idumea and all these other little creatures have to be destroyed. So what we need to do is come back to Yahweh Shem Shai to the best of our ability, right? Let's see if we can get something else. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, and that goes in with the second Ezra chapter 9, measure the times. The more things wax, is going to be a peak where things can wax so much worse that then eventually this whole thing is going to fall. You know what? I was going to ask my little man to think of a word, but I don't think he's going to think of the word I'm going to want him to say. Right? So we're just going to look up a word. You got a word? You got a word? What word? What word?
I got a word.
Yeah. You don't have a word? Okay. Thought you had a word.
A scripture?
The word, just like a word that deals with what's going on. Go ask your mom, do she got a word?
Okay.
Like a certain word that's going on with what's actually being said. Oh, I got one. And you can see the precept already. Wickedness will increase until it become worse than you have ever known it to be. Ooh, did you see that? I'm gonna read that one real quick. I was about to go to another one. This is Second Ezra, the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna read it in the KJV, verse 2. It says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago, right? Iniquity, wickedness is going to increase. It's going to wax way worse than it was before. That's why the end of a thing is better than the beginning. So this ending, the way that this place is going to fall is going to be better than how it actually grew and became what it became, right? The other precept I wanted was the Maccabees, right? Which deals with a Edomite nation anyways, right? When you go to First Maccabees chapter 1, and I believe this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, because this is like after Alexander died, his successors, they ended up putting crowns on their heads. And it says, so did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth, right? And this is how you know from the descendants of Esau, whoever was the ruler when it started, and there's descendant, their descendant, their descendant, their descendant, blah, 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 it evil waxed worse. We're living in a system that has to go the way that they want that system to go.
What word is chaos?
Chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Chaos. Faith. Okay. The little man said chaos, so we're gonna see. We're gonna get a little shum for the chaos, man. That's a good one though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is definitely a good one, buddy. We got different ones. You got chaos from the clarity, through the chaos, joy in chaos, peace surrounded by chaos, peace in chaos, order out of chaos, called out of chaos, when the world is in chaos. Let's check that one out. Dang it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, everyone. Right. Oh yeah, this right here is a ancient plain script that everybody and their grandmama use, right? Because where do chaos really start? Right? It starts with the things of this world, which is 2 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, which is these damn sweet waters, right, is not of the Father, but it is of the world. And the world passeth away in the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever." Let alone when you go to St. John, the 15th chapter, verse 18 and 19, he tells you, if the world loves you, it will love his own. The Lord hate us. This is why they're trying to get our children, right? Let alone it's so much hitting on the sisters, like especially if a sister is not in the truth or she don't got a man of the Lord, she gonna try to kill her damn son. This girl hit up a hitman to kill a 3-year-old. Damn, then maybe you should keep your legs closed, sis. Right? That I couldn't even have that thought. Thank you, Yahweh Shemashai. Didn't let me have that thought. Thank you, Yahweh Shemashai. Didn't put that thought on the woman that's in this house. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy to you want to get freaky McFreaky and a child come and then you want to kill it. This shit is absurdy McNerdy, right? Let's go to this other one. It says in the G&T, it says Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 11. It says wickedness is cowardly in itself and stands self-condemned. Someone with a guilty conscience will always imagine things to be worse than they really are. Right? Let's go to that in the KJ McVizzle, KJV. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17, verse 11. It says, "For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous in being pressed with conscience, always forecasting grievous things. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the successor which reason offered." Right? And I think I just brought this out yesterday. I think I really did, huh? Right? Right? Wickedness is cowardly in itself. Yes, it is cowardly in itself. It's like what they call it, what's it called? What's his name? Coward dog. I forgot the name. Dang, it's on Cartoon Network. Dang. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 9. The intention of ungodly people. The intentions of ungodly people will be closely examined. Their words will be reported to Yahweh Shema Shai, and then they will get the punishment that their wickedness deserve. Called Law Yahweh Shema Shai. The wicked will not go unpunished. Right? Hey, it can keep getting worse and keep worse. Man, these damn rainbows, it don't matter if they talking about nukes, Omen higher, it don't matter what we talking about. If you in Israel 2/3, you're going to get your beautiful judgment, right? And you other nations is going to get your beautiful judgment, right? I'm going to read that again, but I'm going to read in the KJV. It says, "For equation shall be made into the counsel of the ungodly, and the sound of his word shall come unto Yahweh Shema Shai for the manifestation of his wicked deeds." Yeah, I ain't gonna go into that one because that's gonna keep going and say. Wow. Dang. I don't even want to continue reading with that one. That's fire right there, right? But you got to understand the intentions of the ungodly people will closely be examined. To go back, this is St. John 16:8. It says, "When he is come, he will reprove the world of sin," right? "And of righteousness and of judgment." So we need Yahweh, we need Hamashiach Yahweh Shai to come on behalf of Yahweh to reprove, to correct, to rebuke this world and put it in its correct order. Shalom, Asher Yahweh Shemashai Barakatam. My brother is on the scene, right? Wickedness is waxing worse and worse. They're creating a new vodka called Sweetwater, but you get it Gay. You got schools saying that kids, you are not who you are in your body. If you a boy, you're not a boy. You have other schools using in their social studies curriculum to teach kids about sexualities and same sex. This is ballistics, right? This is ballistic. This is crazy. This is brazy, right? Then you got more more viruses, more COVID McMovies coming out in the winter, flus and RSVs, and we can't even talk about it. It's about to be a famine of the word because the truth is always obliterating and cutting anything that goes against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Wickedness, right? Oh, my brother put on 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1 and 2, which is a beautiful precept. It says, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Let alone that girl that just try to get an assassin to kill her son. You know what I'm saying? Like your mother was right there with you all the way and father, and you come around trying to kill your damn son. And it says unthankful and ungodly. This girl has a baby. You have a baby that can build you up. You're unthankful for that. Let alone a lot of us, like, say if, okay, I have a job. It might not be paying the amazing, but it's paying. I have to be thankful that Yahweh Shema Shai gave me this job, right? A lot of us is lovers of ourselves. I'm not going to lie. In this ministry, right, you have brothers that is lovers of their own selves than more lovers of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They put their selves first before Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They want to show their accolades before they're just constantly doing the work. Stay away from me. Covetous, boasters. I'm doing this, you're not. I have all of these breakdowns. You don't. If you do, you do. Then share them. Right? This is not measuring your righteousness on somebody else. He brought out verse 3 to 5. It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, hindy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, right? And the one thing I wanted to go into, false accusers, when they try to teach against what the elders is teaching, man. Trying to flick what the hell they was teaching and let them correct it. Then after they correct it and show you this is what it was going into, leave it alone. Despise of those that do good. These brothers is doing the work, and they're the most freaking hated I have ever seen in the ministry, man. Right? People are afraid to even say their damn name. Great millstone through the power of Yahweh Shem, through the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord is leading y'all well, that y'all constantly enduring and y'all constantly feeding the flock. But to the rest of y'all, right? We can't be high-minded in this thing, right? You can't be lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, right? Put all that other sexual thoughts or worldly things that you have a desire, this chain and all these other things, they take the back seat when it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Everything outside the ministry has to take the back seat, right? Shabbat Shalom, Yahweh Bakwar, my brother, Yahweh Shemashai Brakathon, right? Verse 5, it says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, for such turn away. A lot of people is denying the power of Yahweh. Yo, look, you got one body of losers. They used to say one body of Yahweh Shai. The Lord removed that name, and now what you say, Asher? But who? You know what I'm saying? They're denying the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. In a minute, they're like IUI Rainbow. I'm not going to even say their whole name. IUI Rainbow. Now they just came out and said we're in the new covenant. The Lord is doing. He's turning it around. He's turning it around. People are growing into shabba dabba ding dong, right? A lot of us is turning away from what we learned in the beginning, right? Wickedness is getting worse, let alone in the ministry and out the ministry. And I can't even call it the ministry if it's getting worse. But I'm going to say the so-called ministry because they hold that umbrella that they're in this ministry, right? Romans 1:29 GNT, it says, they are filled with all kinds of wickedness, evil, greed, and vice. They are full of jealousy, murder, fighting, deceit, and malice. They gossip. They're talebearers, right? And me personally, I'm going to look like how you window shop. I'm going to look into the community I'm in. We have a lot of these things going on, just like when the disciples, the apostles was moving around and teaching thus saith the Lord, you had the Pharisees and Sadducees teaching Shabbat of feel good, right? We all should be teaching the same thing, moving in the same motion, but that's not going to happen with us. Ain't no such thing as unity when you teaching this and you teaching that, right? We have to be singing this same song, but it's okay. We're going to sing the same song over here, and we're going to speak on the downfall of evil men and seducers that shall wax worse and worse, right? It's amazing where I can look at my phone and then I can see, my love reading scriptures to be like, damn, man, we are foolish, right? And we're talking about us, let alone the ones out the ministry, but we show we're fools even when we're calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Right? This is St. Matthew chapter 3, verse 2. And saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. I am not better than nobody damn sure not better than me. But yes, there's levels in this thing. But I am going to be totally honest with myself for what I see. You might see things differently, right? What the apostles and the elders is doing in Great Millstone, they are doing a beautiful thing because they're constantly feeding the flock, and they're observing what it says in 2 Ezra 9. You have to measure the times. We can't just be sitting here trying to measure each other's righteousness. And you can see that prophecy is unfolding and unraveling, right? These nations, Esau, now let's go to that too, right? The son of perdition is revealing himself right in his dumb face, bro. Right? This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And I'll start at 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right? And right now, I'm not gonna lie. What it said, if a brother can get it, where it says a kingdom divided against itself will fall. This is another reason why the son of perdition is being revealed, right? Because his kingdom is against itself. Let me see if I can get it before Asher do. I don't know if Yawathon Baquire is going to get it. Let's see if I can get it before they do, right? I think I'm going to get it before they do. Let me see if I can get it before they do. Right? I'm going to get it before they do. Right? Hold on. Let me get it. Dang it. He beat me to it, man. Dang. And I was there. That is crazy, man. Brothers is quick. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Right? You have a community over here talking about rainbow relics, rainbow relics. You got another one talking about cloning. You got another one talking about nukes. And guess what? You know what makes it even better? We're in their kingdom, and we're against them because we're teaching. It's another article, if I'm able to get it. It says that the percentage of believers of God is growing smaller and smaller. You want to know why? You want to know why it's growing smaller? Let's get it. You want to know why it's getting smaller? Is because the truth is not made for everybody. This ministry is not made for everybody. So everybody stop trying to get on the bandwagon. Just be a pedestrian in the ministry, right? This is Matthew chapter 7. Is it chapter 7? Where is it? I thought it was chapter 7. I wanted this one. I don't want to go to the other one. I might have to go to the other one. Yeah, let me just go to the other one though. I'm over here. I'm over here. Got other precepts in my head. Let's go to this one then. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. Only a few are going to desire to be saved. Only a few are going to cleave to Yahweh Shem Shai. Only a few is going to turn it around. Only a few, right? The Lord is not dealing with the many. He's dealing with the few, right? So this is why we have to walk that narrow path, which is one of the hardest, one of the hardest paths we have to walk in this ministry, right? I'm gonna try to find another one. Before somebody drop a precept. Where was it? Let's go to this one. Let's see if this one works for me. Luke chapter. I think this is it. This is not it though. This is not the one I want. But I'm gonna read it though. I'm gonna definitely read him. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 22. It says, and he went through the cities and the villages, teaching and journeying towards Jerusalem. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the strait gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Right? So I'm talking to that few, whoever you may be, and because I can see myself, I'm trying to talk to me too. Lord willing, I'm of that number. The men of the Lord are really only teaching for the elect's sake, and they're teaching on the destruction of the other nations and the judgment of the 2/3. It has to happen. It has to be fulfilled, right? This word has to come out for righteousness' sake and for judgment's sake, right? And you want to prepare yourself. Guess what? The wicked is preparing themselves to be destroyed because they're still going to be in sin when Yahweh Shai comes back. It's nothing I can't help you. I can't make you, can't force you in this. You have to be drawn. If the Lord not drawing you in this, I'm going to just say it now. Bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? This is St. John chapter 6, verse 44. No man can come to me except the Father which have sent me draw him, and I will raise him up in the last days. The Lord is raising up the men. I don't know who they is, but I believe. I'm just saying on my standard. Y'all saying y'all ain't. The men, the elders that I follow, I believe a lot of men that's in their camp is the men of the Lord and the brothers I labor with. Brothers might be tripping. Brothers might be, slipping and sliding. These brothers is genuine, and other brothers that I see that's constantly being diligent, correcting themselves, listen to correction, teaching the same thing that I'm teaching. I feel a vibration. Now, I'm not saying we is, but I'm saying they got those attributes. And I'm just saying on the other side, whoever you is, that's following this truth and sincerity and trying to walk solid with your head held tall, and you ain't trying to dabble in many understandings. Lord willing, the Most High increase you in the knowledge and understanding. Lord willing, put in your spirit to endure. Lord willing, you humble yourself. And let me get this one, and I'm going to close out Luke chapter 9, verse 23, man. And I encourage everybody to constantly yield with this one. It says, verse 23, it says, and he said unto them all, if any man shall come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. So I don't care what level you in this truth, captain, elder, deny yourself. That them titles that I'm not caught. Look, I don't even think I am a prophet, right? Because I be feeling like if I call myself a prophet, I feel like I'm calling myself the elite. I said that was my last precept. Here we go. Let's see. If I am, the Lord is going to reveal that I am. You know what I'm saying? This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. You know, the best thing that always get me after I read this, when it says apostles and prophets, God have avenged you. Lord willing, I am one of those men, right? When you go to the next verse, this right here, it to me, ones that follow the same understanding, maybe it might tickle your feathers too. Watch the next verse. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone. Tell me that don't trigger something in you. Man, let me just read it again. Verse 20, it says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying thus, with violence shall that great city of Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Hey, I'm not making you. But at the end of the day, it hit me every time I read that. Lord willing, I'm of that number. Lord willing, whoever the men is that's in this thing, Lord willing, you are of that number. The sincere ones, not you damn boastful, proud, mother-loving suckers, man. Definitely you one body of losers and you damn Luzios. Some of y'all might get, you know what I'm saying? But whatever is going on in that, in those them damn shabba dabba doo-doos, we got to fix it. But other than that, man, I love y'all to the kingdom and never back. Death to America, death to Esau, not on my time, not on your time, not on their time, but his time, because he's never early, never late. He is always on time. Man, I just want to say Yahweh speed, Shalom.